I'm curious to know at times. God really does use me for chosen ones. You are being used to test people's capabilities, to test your capabilities, to grow, to heal, to take the higher road at times. When you feel like you are like, what is going on? Why is this person so intimidated by me? What is this jealousy I feel? What is this intimidation I feel? What is this insecurity I feel? When you're going through all those things, and sometimes you don't recognize it right away, and it's not always too just easy and smart to just pop off or react quickly or do those type of things. Shit, turtle means the race. Some people call me slow, but guess what? I ain't racing nobody but me. So when I get great outcomes out of what I thought was about to be or could have been a disaster, it was like, it's so awesome. And then it worked out. I got great things that came to me. It came to somebody I was with. And it was just like, and it was not forced. It wasn't forced. It just happened naturally. And it's just like, hmm, look at the universe. For instance, the other day I went and laid some flowers at a tree. You know what I'm saying? A couple of branches for the fairies. Bam, here comes the money. I'm just saying, this type of thing is just when things just flow naturally, just let it naturally flow. I was having a conversation, just mentioned, and then somebody was like, here, let me give this to you. And then the next day, here, let me give this to you. And I'm like, somebody was telling me like, people just don't give things. What? People give things all the time to those who are in need of it or they feel like they should give it. Because I give all the time. I can't express how much I give all the time. Almost want to cry, but I try not to. But when it's so unexpected, and it was both times. I mean, any and all times, like it be unexpected. I'd be like, "You are so good to me," because I'm good to myself. That's what people don't understand, the power of self love and teaching and spreading that self love. Excuse me, y'all. Great things will naturally flow to you. They really will. And I'm so happy for the smallest things. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I'm very, very childlike. And my inner child don't understand It don't understand a lot of the so-called grown shit that people be doing, and the mean ways that people have, the spiteful ways that people have. You know, it just don't. It is a whole thing that people don't understand. There is discrimination within black people. There is discrimination within the sex of male, female, female to female, whatever. You know, somebody hating on somebody else for having something. And it's like, we are all gifted. We don't have all the same gifts. We have our own gifts. What don't y'all understand? But, you know, everybody has to come to their own understanding in their due time of maturity. So it's just, it's just baffles me. I just seen 609, which is crazy because I was just thinking about that crazy fool. He just done popped up too, back into the media. And oh yeah, that's another thing I want to touch on just for a second. Yeah, these celebrities is really using their children for clout, and Disney Disney really needs to be exposed for their racism, but they want to promote bisexual and intersexual, same sexual relationships. Y'all need to understand what they are really promoting, what they are really programming us and our children to be. What's his name that's with Gabrielle Union, his transsexual daughter or something like that? I don't know. I was still confused. I was like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it? I don't know. That's how confused. And I was just like, I can't even think. I can't even think. I can't even think to even try to think about what this means. Is that was so confusing to me. It's like I can't even think about it no more. I can't even think to try to understand it. But the understanding is to have somebody fucking that confused in the first place. And that's sad. But it's like, it's true though. That's their ultimate plan is, I forgive these people. I work on forgiveness every day. I forgive these people and the people that recently did something to me. I forgive them. It's just, it is it's utterly frustrating to have an understanding that, you know, people will go to great leaps and bounds for years. Y'all need to go look at that. I had on my KD blast. It's about the Disney thing. Um, they they it's nothing new up under the sun. They clip and they place, they paste things, and it be different characters, same thing. It's just like when you go through experiences with different different bodies, same soul. Different body, same soul. Different body, same bullying technique. You know, different body, same abuse, mental abuse, spiritual abuse, physical abuse. And this shit right here, what I'm going through right now, is fucking spiritual abuse. And it's crazy because you can't explain spiritual abuse towards somebody that's not really a spiritual person. And to try to explain it from a logical point of view, from through metaphysics and all kind of other stuff, in means and ways. You can break it down to them, but it's still way more deeper than they could probably imagine. So, being spiritually attacked, I just got chills. Being spiritually attacked is like, it's not cool. I was like, oh, we here. Oh, fuck. It's like, yay, yippee. And then it's like, okay, God, I see why we ain't all under one roof. I see why we not together, especially right now. A lot of people can't handle it. A lot of people don't have the patience to sit there and decipher spiritual attacks, spiritual things that are really going on. And if they take you take the wrong move, make the shit the wrong thing, it can turn out very, very like toxic. So I just had to handle things on a physical level, which was really some basic childish. To me, it's really childish. I like to be childlike and not childish, but it was really childish to me to have to handle it that way. I didn't put my hands on nobody. It was just like still like I rather, but then I rather talk things out and work things out and come to a mutual understanding and have a mutual respect for somebody, and then likewise. But we also have to all come to the understanding of shit, as we know. Everybody is not talkable with. Everybody, you can't approach everybody on talking about certain type of situations. They don't care because that's who they are. Poison Kate, poison in case if somebody show you who they are, then believe them. I don't even want to get started on fucking dude. We so called what's going on right now. I'm not even gonna comment on that right now. I might comment on that later or whatnot, but just the basic elements. Good lord, can you imagine finding peace within you is the best peace you can have? Because once you find peace within you, you done won more than half the battle. And people wonder why I be like in a copacetic mood and I just don't be spazzing out. Trust me, there's times where I spaz out. It's just not as people would, I guess, think of it as. I'm not lashing out no more. I don't do all that. There ain't no need to be lashing out like that. It's ridiculous, period. But anyways, I just want to say something on a little quick video. I feel like it's been forever. But that and dude, bullies. Government promotes bullies, and then you have, like I talk about these governmental systems. Can't wait. This is awful. Something's about to give. Something's about to burst. Something's about to give way. And I feel that I just can't really. I haven't even looked into it. I'm not pulled no cards on it. Really haven't asked it to be revealed, but I will. And then I've been saying I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And I've just been really like, get things as I usually do, but it's just taking some time to myself. been really, I'm supposed to be in hermit mode for real. I really ain't been in hermit mode. Duh. But I really do need to go into a hermit mode. We'll see. But you know what? At the end of the day, I wish for all people to get along. I wish for all people to be healed and healing and forevermore, healing their inner child, breaking their generational curses, healing their childhood wounds. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn if you don't like me, if you hate me, whatever. I don't care. I still wish for you the best. It's a personal problem. Anything other than that, I don't have the energy to hate. It takes too much energy. It's easier to love and to, self-love. Ultimately, is what it boiled down to. So, confirmation, news itch. So, my gifts, I'm not bragging, but my gifts are like, they are amplifying crazily, and nothing I said I could have made up. I couldn't have made it up. It's because it shows me every time, and I'll be like, ooh. I just got chills. I was like, God. Okay, all right. Let me balance. Take my time. Let me balance. Let me take my time. So that's what I'm doing. And, damn, that's crazy. But I love y'all. Love yourself every day, every moment that you can. Teach your children to do the same. Do the same for your inner child. Don't let nobody abuse your inner child. You know what I'm saying? Go swing on a swing. Go jump some jump rope. Go take a walk. Go blow some bubbles. Man, because I was blowing bubbles the other day, and somebody just wanted to try to piss me off. And you know what's so funny? If I had it been me, I don't know, because that wasn't even enough. It wasn't enough for me to go off. But even if it was me, like more than, I say 8, almost 10 years ago, I would have had a totally different reaction. But I've grown a lot. I matured a lot, and I'm happy for that. I'm proud of me. I'm happy to be who I am today, because I'm not. And that's what she said too. They can't hold you to the old standards of what you used to be. That means so much to me. Oh, I'm so cry. I'm not gonna do it. So y'all just don't know. I got what you're looking for. I got that patience. I got that real humbling patience though. They can't poke at me and pick at me and get me mad or whatever, get me to react the way they want me to react. And that's what's funny. That's what's real funny. I may talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna get my point across, and I ain't gotta get loud to do it. But it's hilarious. Yeah, and that's what it is. They can't find out what button to push because I ain't got no button. Damn, I ain't got no button. Yeah, and the button they try to push that. Look, I got a hiccup. As soon as I did that, I cut it off. People put my children, me and Mir at risk. I cuts that button off real quick without hesitation anymore now. Once I see, girl, you ain't like you said you was. Your actions not lighting up. I cannot deal with you. No, honey, boo boo, child, can't do it. So, ultimately, it relies in when you go through cycles. It's just like God gonna test you. Like, is you really done with this cycle? Is you really gonna evade these type of situations to better yourself, to not have this around you? When I do give you these blessings, when I do, X, Y, and Z, is this what it's gonna be? Are you ready? So, God gonna test you. God testing me. Trust me. Trust me. I'm being tested all the time. But, I appreciate the love, the honor, and respect, and duality of learning and teaching. I do. I love it. And I hope to, keep progressing in my daily, nightly works of doing so for myself and for my children mostly, and things that are to come to me effortlessly and endlessly, a positive growth of the duality. And you should want the same for you. Don't forget your positive affirmations. Don't forget your mantras. Do your mudras. Bring that balance. The up, the down, the left, the right, bring the balance. Bring it in. Bring it in. Very curious to know. But I'll talk to y'all later. I'm not about to ramble on. Peace. Go blow some bubbles. You gotta take deep breaths when you blow bubbles. So go hug a tree. Go do it. Go do it. All right. Self-love, self-care. Go take your spiritual bath. Go get your little herbs and oils and candles, your white candles. Call on Archangel Michael. That's in the Bible. It's a day. If somebody don't want you to call your archangels, you gotta ask the question. You gotta beg the question. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? Do you know me? Do you completely understand me? Have you passed judgment without truly understanding? Ooh, I'll talk to y'all because my phone about to he's about to get go. Love you. Love yourself. I love my time. 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 I love my. Yeah, I'm gone now. Silly. Silly.